everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Dear participants, please be informed that this lecture is recorded for educational purposes, but only the presentation without Q&A session. Today's lecture is a part of our guest lecture series, Ukrainian Voices, Academic Freedom in a Changing World. This series of guest lectures is organized within the Erasmus Plus project promoting academic freedom in Ukraine. The main goal of the Free Art project is to help mitigate the negative impact of war on higher education in Ukraine. And this project is coordinated by the University of Graz. If you want to learn more about our project, please visit our project website or follow us on Facebook. The project consortium includes several partners from Ukraine. There are 3 universities, the International University in Odessa, Sumy State University, and Taras Shevchenko National University of Kiev. From the European Union, partners include Adam Mickiewicz University in Poland, University of Graz, and 3 non-governmental organizations, CMOP from Greece, CESIA from Italy, and World University Service from Austria. The lecture series is hosted by the Adam Mickiewicz University in Poznan and University of Graz. And this lecture series is dedicated to different fields related to academic freedom, democratic transformation, and ongoing Russian aggression against Ukraine. Through this initiative, we want to help Ukrainian researchers connect with the European colleagues, to share work with broader audience, meet new colleagues, and ensure that Ukraine science remains represented in European academic community. Let me explain how we will organize today's meeting. We will begin with a presentation, which will take about 40 minutes. After the presentation, we will have a discussion and Q&A session. And it is great pleasure to introduce today's speaker, Nadiia Kichuk. Nadiia Kichuk is a PhD in economics and associate professor at the Department of Economics, Law and Business Management at Odessa National Economic University in Ukraine. Her research interests include business ethics, crisis management in business, and regional management. And today's lecture focuses on the role of social entrepreneurship in addressing social, economic, and environmental issues, as well as its potential in ensuring Ukraine's economic development. This lecture will also address the challenges and opportunities for the development of social business in Ukraine. And let me now give the floor to Nadiia. Please, Nadiia. Could you hear me? Yeah? Magdalena? Can you hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear
okay,
Nadiia?
Not yet, no.
Nadiia, can you please try again with your mic?
Yes, I'm very pleased about your kind words. Can you hear me now?
Yes, thank you, Nadiia. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. And I want to say that I am pleased to be here with you all and to speak a little about social entrepreneurship and about Ukraine as well, because we have lots of possibilities for the development of this business. Yes, can we have a presentation now? So, Anna already said I'm an assistant of professor in Odessa National Economic University, and my department is Department of the Economic Law and Business Management. This is our specialty. We say much about business, about crisis management, and about law. And today's topic is the potential of social entrepreneurship in ensuring Ukraine's economic development. And I would like to say a couple of words about this topic, why it's so popular now. As you can see, the social component is very active for Ukraine now because of our full-scale invasion and the war that happens in Ukraine. So we have a big percent of rising of charity funds and social entrepreneurship in Ukraine now. So let's speak more about the social entrepreneurship. Yes. It's very interesting social entrepreneurship, and I'd like to ask, do you know something about what is social entrepreneurship at all? Because this is widespread all around the world. No, you didn't hear about it yet. So, okay, then let's start from the beginning. And I want to say that social entrepreneurship is very interesting business, which combines business activity with solving interesting social and environmental problems. And it helps to solve these problems in interesting, a new way, innovative way. That's why social entrepreneurship is often very closely to innovation. Yes, because some problem can be decided with innovation method. And also it gives profit, of course, like a business. Yes, it works like usual business, and also helps to decide some environmental problems, community problems, development, and green economy problems, etc., etc. So it's very interesting is kind of business, and this business of people who wants to give something good to society, not only to have the profit from business, yes, but help people to solve some problem which is important for the society. So this is very good combination. That's why as I am from Ukraine, yes, we will speak a little more about Ukraine examples of this business. And then I will compare it with a European kind of this business because they are different. And so speaking about the leading social enterprises in Ukraine, here you can see the most popular examples. Yes, we have example as good bread from good people, such as Special Bakery, which hires people with some intellectual disabilities. Yes, but these people can work there and they can also make good bread. And here, as you can see, delivered over 1 and 2 million loaves of bread to front line and liberated communities during the war. So this is their impact in deciding our problem to help army and to help communities which are suffering now. But they are also produce bread and sell it by usual price. So they work like usual business, and some of these loaves they send to army. This is the combination of social business and usual business. Yes. So the next is very popular case is Veterana Pizza. It's also presented in Odessa. So I've been there. Yes, we visited this place, and we are honored by this moment that we have such a cafe. Yes, which is supports veterans through employment, adaptation, and reintegration into civilian life. So veterans of first of anti-terrorist operation, then from full-scale invasion, they can come in this cafe, they can have a job, they can have some courses for renovation, yes, and people like to come there and to listen to the stories, what happened, yes, at the war, and support these people. They also sell pizza like usual pizzeria, but in fact they help these veterans to have a renovation process after the war. Yes, and there are lots of cases when these people work there and they come back to the front line again. they are like resting a little, yes, and they come back to the front line to support their friends who are staying there. So usually it happens so. A little bit different case is Ukraine without waste. This is a case about circular economy and green economy too. So this company operates waste sorting stations in Kyiv and other cities. So they can hear more about the ecology in of Ukraine. Yes. And also interesting case is from Prilot renovation, when the old factory was renovated and it used now like an innovation urban development hub, and people can come there and have a positive maybe some meetings, lessons, and some co-working. Yes. Oh, some more cases also about our reality now is how our business, social business, helps supports treatment, purchases, equipment, and medicines for children. This is first case Tabletочки. Yes, it helps children and helps people which were relocated with because of war. Provides them with medicines, yes. Then Svoy city, also interesting case, which strengthens civil society and local self-governments with the helping and providing the media connections between people. And the shelter box Ukraine, this is just about war events, yes, provides emergency shelter, because this is a real problem also. We are talking much about shelters which can be moved or replaced now, because when alert happens, it can be immediately, yes, some missile just hit some place. That's why this company provides these shelters that can be moved, yes, and help people also. Then Beehive is more smooth, I would say, for ladies, such a case when ladies can make such candles. And also this company helps ladies with their work, with job, and they work like usual enterprise when they can sell these candles and other production and have the profit. So the importance of social entrepreneurship in Ukraine. Yes, what is the importance? As you can see, it creates new jobs. This, first of all, which is the most reason. Then it supports communities. It reduces unemployment, encourages innovations, even in this bad condition circumstances we are now. But this is innovations. These are innovations anyway. Yes, reinvest for good, because social business, this is very important remark, which I can add, that social entrepreneurs often reinvest their profit in social business. These people who love this idea to help other people, and they are so fascinated with idea to invest in it again more and more for its prosperous business, not only to have the profit, but to improve it, to give more help to people. So that is the main idea of social business too. So it also builds strong partnerships, drives long-term impact, and helps people. Yes, and here you can see some numbers. This is the number 1,060. 648 social enterprise in Ukraine for now, and also later we will see the slide when there will be a number how they were increasing in Ukraine through the war. So growth over the past 15 years for 60 points, and also 80% of reinvest profits into social business. So this that we said about it. And this is, I wanted to add this slide especially just to say more about how this social business helps to our army. About Veterano Pizza, I told you already. The same case is about Silta Peretz. So also a cafe where veterans can help to adopt a peaceful life through work and entrepreneurship. It's very popular idea. If Veterano Pizza is in Odessa located, this cafe located in Kherson. But the idea is very popular, and as the main point is the job. Yes, the people can have work after the war, because it's also very difficult to turn back to usual life. Also, a veterano service where veterans can meet each other and change some experience, and also have some maybe some advices from specialists how to make their business. Yes, I also had such a diploma student, which his topic of diploma was creating a logistic center for veterans where they can come and they can be heard about their problems to have their own business, to start the business. And he, of course, he said that it will be possible after the war more, but now they are starting to work step by step anyway, because we want to live, we want to go further, not to talk only about war, but talk more about possibilities, how to live it through and how to finish the war also finally. Yes. And Beehive also, as I told you already, this part of profits go to humanitarian and military needs. You can see these special candles. Yes, they are also used by soldiers. Yes, when they are sitting on the front line. Yes, some from barriers inside the land. Yes, they burn these candles. And that not only Beehive, but many ladies in our country made these candles and sent them to the front line, because it is impossible to use any lightning. The enemy sees where is the lighting. And these candles are very, very tiny light, yes, so they can hide much better with these candles. So yes, Pizza Veterano, and this is the case. I wanted to tell you also more very interesting 2402. This is the date. I guess you know what is the date 2402, the time of full-scale invasion when the war happened in Ukraine. And this case is about volunteers in Kharkiv. The Kharkiv is a city which suffered also very much when the full-scale invasion happened. They were like happening Star Wars, as my brother said. He lived there at the moment. He said, like from his window, it were like Star Wars. There were helicopters flying, shooting, drones, everything was like lightning, so he was yes, scared and in shock. But in this case, what happened, you know, that when the city is alive, it works everything, restaurants, cafes, people, yes, and at one moment everything stops, there is nothing, and lots of food left in restaurants. Lots of food stays on some bases, yes. And these people from this case, Biolaboratoria, they just had an opportunity to bring that food in one shelter. And in that one shelter, they arranged this cafe pizzeria for people who stayed in Kharkiv. So they were working, making food for people who could come to them to buy it. And some other food, they made a recipe, special recipe of dry food, like for astronauts. And they made this dry food for army. Yes, and this dry food, they said this was a small package. You can place it to the water, and in 20 minutes you will have borscht of our Ukrainian favorite dish. So they were working, giving people food, selling it, and lots of food they were sending to the army. So this how people help each other. This how Ukrainians help each other when the war happened. Yes, and another also the last question, social coffee shop also helps veterans and creates jobs. So another point, yes, we create jobs. This is the point. The main mission of social business to achieve specific social goals because it's social business. Yes. Each social enterprise defines its own indicators for measuring the results of its activities. And here you can see the social goals for Ukraine. It's number of employees first, number of clients, and a number of beneficiaries. So this is about people. Social business is about people, about helping people, and about the social component at all. So, and main types of social enterprise activities, here you can see 39% is about employing vulnerable groups. As I told you, these veterans, these people with some special abilities, this also about women who suffered from home violence, relocated people from war. So this is huge percent is about help people to find the job. This is the first point. And the second point is generating profit for the organization, for these people to have money. Of course, they need to have money. And the third place is generating from providing services. This is services which helps this business grow. So what can I say about this moment? If you compare European cases of social entrepreneurship, they are more about helping people who suffer from drugs, who are homeless, who are want to improve their health, and they often use like music, drawing, dancing, just to help people to feel themselves better. Yes, to improve their physical and mental health. These are more cases for Europe. In Ukraine, the first point is employing, just to give people job, where people can work in this complicated situation in which we are staying now. So social entrepreneurship in Ukraine. Also, you can see this interesting moment, how it rises by numbers. Yes, it was like a little stay in 2008. Yes, then 2013, and you can see twice bigger in 2014. This is when anti-terroristic operation happened. Yes, when Donbass was captured by Russian Federation. So here we can see it was rising and then rising much more and more during the wartime. Why it is so? Because we need more help, we need more social help, and also there are many charity funds raised after the war. So this is all about what happened because of the war in Ukraine. We also have special meetings for social entrepreneurs where they can change the experience. They can also share something what they do. We have like I would say like their common doings when they do everything, and they gather and celebrate what they do. Yes, so this also happens. So I think this is a good result for us, for Ukraine, that we are moving forward and they want to improve the situation. So this is a little bit economic impact of social entrepreneurship. Yes, by persons, how much social entrepreneurship impact influences the economy of Ukraine. Yes, so the influence on economy is 28% job creation, 22 local economic growth. This is more about rural from territories. Yes, because in Ukraine there are lots of territories which needs to revive. 18% innovation and productivity, 15% social investment return, and 10% tax contribution, and 7% attracts investments. And this is what about important. We still don't have a certain law for social enterprise. So we can say that the enterprise is social just by what they do. For example, in Ukraine, there is a special law which helps to work social enterprises. In Ukraine, it is still just measured by what they do usually. Social entrepreneurship brings innovation to Ukraine. I said this is a special point. Innovations are very close to social business, and that's why what it helps to do in Ukraine. Solving social problems creatively, yes, not standard moment, to challenges through innovative business models and services. Inclusive economic growth, yes, creating jobs, as we said already. Digital transformation and technologies, using digital tools and social impact to increase efficiency. Green and sustainable solutions. Yes, we have very big damage from the war. Yes, and the very hard ecological situation. So the help of social business about ecological situation is also significant. Education and human capital. Developing education, yes, because social business is often about logistic centers, about the educational programs for entrepreneurs, stronger community resilience. Yes, community, which what I said, also a lot of improved in Ukraine, global connections and partnerships. And also what I want to say, we're very grateful for all the partnership and connection, and we can see it in our university too, when people, scientists and financial persons, they come from Europe and they support us. They say, "Oh, we'll be with you. We'll not leave Ukraine with all your problems." So Ukraine is very grateful for this moment of help to us. We always feel we are not alone in this war. Social entrepreneurship and its connection to green economy and circular economy. Well, green and circular economy also is very popular term now. Do you know what is circular economy? No? Do you know? No? So the circular economy, it's about the full cycle. Yes, when we produce something good, and then we use it, and then it can be put in the land, and there is no harm for our planet. Yes. And social entrepreneurship, I know such an enterprise. They produce special toothbrushes from wood and from special materials. We can just dig it and it will be it will stay nothing from it about a couple of years. And if we use plastic toothbrush, I think you know that it can be alive for lots and lots of years. So social entrepreneurship is about it too, for making the environment more ecological. And green economy also helps protect ecosystems, creates green jobs and supports inclusive growth. So this is innovative, interesting, and our entrepreneurs often use some innovative ideas. Yes, not only toothbrushes, but some bags instead of plastic bags. Yes, or something, some brushes interesting. So in Ukraine, we have it too, and it helps to solve many problems with ecologic. Social entrepreneurship and sustainable development goals. Yes, what goals we have to develop with the help of social entrepreneurship. Yes, we will have decent work and economic growth. We can reduce inequalities, of course. We will have sustainable cities and communities because of it. How it works with sustainable cities and communities. For example, there is a community in Odessa region, and when social enterprise come, people more trust to social business. They know that this business is for people and they can communicate more easily and they can understand, do they need to work more, or maybe they change the priorities in this work. So social business and communities are very gathered in our country. Responsible consumption and production. Yes, like with toothbrush, I just told you, so this responsible consumption, yes. Good health and well-being, like in case tabletочки, when the enterprise helps to buy medicines. Quality education, yes, this also with some programs to educate people and to help veterans to affordable and clean energy. Also buy energy efficient solutions and promote the use of renewable energy. For example, for our university, it was a help recently of such social entrepreneurs that they put the sun battery on one of our campuses, so we don't need to use more gas or more electricity, especially in our hard conditions in winter. As you know, in winter we were all freezing very often, so sun batteries are just in time. Climate action, yes, and partnerships for the goals. Build partnerships with business and government and international organizations. So these are goals. Also very important moment about community development because they are very small communities and they need some help with job creation and strengthen local economies. And it meets local goals and local connection challenges, what they need to help this area exactly. Build stronger social connection, promote sustainable and resilient communities. So this all that a social enterprise can do just to help certain areas. And as you know, from these small parts, together, this is the economy of the country. So they are social enterprises help locally, very small, but they are work in common through all the country, and this is important. And of course, as we are from Odessa, I could not to say about our city. Uh, if you visited it, I guess you know. If you haven't been there, I will advise you to visit our city because the city near the sea, it's very beautiful. We have a mix of different styles and nations together. For example, all the buildings are from Italian architectures. Yes, our most favorite opera house, it's like an Austrian opera house, yes. And the architecture is beautiful. We have the sea. It's very warm, especially in summer. We have a seaport, which helps us to have profits. Yes, a lot of ships can come. We have 3 ports: Odessa main port, seaport, and near Chernomorsk and Yuzhny also are big city ports, which are very deep, and big ships can come closer to the shore. But as I don't know if you know that our seaports are suffering much now from Russian drones. They attack and attack because they understand that this is our Ukrainian possibility to earn money through the seaports. That's why now attacks are strong. But we stay in our city. We love it so much. We have very delicious food, interesting colors. Our theaters are working, and we are still having guests. People come to see how the city lives. So maybe not now, but after the war, I think you can visit it and you will have a pleasure. And a little more about social entrepreneurship in Odessa region. It also exists, and it's about the environmental solutions and green economy, education, healthcare, community development, and tourism. And also, of course, social inclusions. This is typical Odessa social enterprises. They are about ecological production of sustainable consumption, like special bags and ecological clothes. Social cafe also develops professional and life skills and creates jobs for people with disabilities. To help mothers, yes, also we have such an enterprise as Mama Hub, helps women to return to work and to grow if they are in need and some hard situation, for example, lonely mothers or something like this. Yes, and also creative women, empowering women to help also to work, to have confidence, and to have new skills, new training skills, and to sell this ecological production. Yes, also there is a problem now with animals in Ukraine because of the war. I guess you know that many places like this where people save animals, save dogs and cats, they cure them, they keep them. We have lots of questions to help such places because animals also suffer from the war. They need help, they need new friends, new families to meet them. So this happy paw is also such a case which needs to be seen and to help people and to help animals. So resource about reduces pollution and save resources and create green jobs and educates communities about recycling. Then education for the future that improves quality of education, develops skills for the future, and of course this Black Sea sub camp. It is possible to come to us and to have the pleasure to swim by sub. I don't know. Have you trained, had such experience to swim by sub? No. Yes, it's very joyful moment. Yes, you need to keep balance, staying on it, but you also have this like special sticker, yes, on your leg. So if you fell down, you will not lose it. Yes, it's very joyful moment. Usually people come to meet the sunrise and make great photos like here, and it also provides a good mood. Now this is possible only in closed areas because it was a moment we had lots of sea bombs inside too, so it's possible only in closed area of the sea where it's all safe, or in sea lakes. We have also sea lakes which are safe and people practice it there more. So, challenges which facing social enterprises in Ukraine. War-related risks, limited access to financing, of course, because all the money are going to the war now. Legal and regulatory barriers, because we still don't have special law for the social enterprises, so we are waiting government to make special law. Limited access to markets. It is limited according to the war. Burn and capacity constraints. Yes, so these all moments which make the development of social enterprises are not so fast and not so strong. And of course, the main risk is the war. Yes, because sometimes we are not sure what it will be tomorrow, how we will wake up, what will happen next moment. So that's why war-related risk is are the most important for any business and for social business too. Yes, and the future prospects of social entrepreneurship in Ukraine are about growing impact of awareness, increased investments and partnerships. So we're open for partners and investments. Of course, this is very risky, but Ukraine are still fighting and hopes for development. Innovation and digital transformation, stronger support ecosystem, integration into global sustainability agenda. Yes, so these are all ways to develop our social business, our business in Ukraine, despite all the challenges, despite all the sufferings of our people. We think we are worth this war finally end, and the economy will prosper, especially as we are so gathered and common now. When the war happened, our people gathered and we began to help army because we understand that everything now depends on our army. While they are fighting, we can work with business and provide them. So the system is working. So we are working as we can, and army defends us. Social entrepreneurship, the future of Ukraine, and these are moments which are important. People, partnership, innovation, growth, sustainability, and resilience. And I guess these were most important moments of presentation. I thank you for your attention. And if you will have any question, you can ask me. It will be pleasant for me to answer.
Hello, thank you very much for the presentation. You mentioned that the social entrepreneurship is not regulated in Ukraine by law yet. What exactly would a law regulating it specify, or what exactly should be regulated by law in this case?
Yes, thank you for your question. Yes, we are still waiting for the law which will say these are characteristics of social enterprise. And they will have, for example, some taxes in lower position. Yes, social enterprises can work in some good conditions for them to help, for government to help to improve. Also in Europe, there are lots of different funds and banks who support social business and give them loans and for their prosperity. And in Ukraine, there are still much on people's shoulders. Yes, we want to start and we start. But in fact, we can check this social enterprise only by its business. So we can see, oh, they work with people. This is social enterprise. Oh, they have lots of jobs for inclusive persons. This is social enterprise. But we would like social entrepreneurship have a special law that yes, that when I will make my business, I will just match my enterprise is social, and it can be shown in many papers, documents, for example, for in my accounts, just for everybody to see. And it would be easier also for economists to count social business, to understand how many enterprises we really have. Now it's difficult to look through and understand how many of them we have.
But how are they registered for now? What is the status of those businesses? Are they NGOs or?
Yes, now it's a very simple form, usually which we have in Ukraine is a physical person entrepreneur. It's the simplest form, and usually it combined with charity fund together. So the physical entrepreneur form helps to have money like a businessman, and charity fund helps to look for interesting propositions for this business. So usually they work together in common. Thank you.
Dear Magdalena, I would like to ask you to stop the recording now, if it's possible.